What's going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a follow-up to the Need for Speed Rivals video I did recently where I was talking about my opinions regarding the future of Need for Speed. Now, I didn't know this at the time, but Need for Speed has recently posted on their website a post specifically titled The Future of Need for Speed. And I'm going to go over a couple of things that they said in that post and kind of give you guys my opinions on them, and also continue to talk about the future of the series. Now, they specifically said, they said a couple of things that, that first off kind of really set a tone for the future of Need for Speed. Like, for example, there will not be a new Need for Speed game this year. There will not be a new Need for Speed game this year. Just keep that in mind. They are taking an extra year to develop the next Need for Speed, which is awesome. That means they're spending more time on the details, more time on the car list, more time on the world, the customization. That means that they're having a whole nother year to get everything that the fans and the followers of the series want in the game. And they've already said in this post that they are already deep into the development cycle, so I guarantee you, they're already making the they're already deep into making the 2015 Need for Speed game. But the biggest thing that they want, not that they want, but that they said in this this update was that they want to listen to community feedback. Now, I did a little bit of research, I did a little bit of looking as far as what a lot of people are saying about what they want in the next Need for Speed game. I looked on Facebook, I looked on Twitter, I looked throughout the internet, really, and the biggest things that I was noticing was to stick with an open world gameplay style. People want the in-depth customization to come back, and people want, actually, to me, surprisingly enough, there are a lot of people that want a full, fleshed-out storyline in the next Need for Speed title. Now, I personally can kind of take or leave the storyline. I didn't hate the storylines in, like, you know, Most Wanted and the Underground series and games like that, or Carbon, but it was never a selling point for me. It was never like, oh, this Need for Speed game has a story, I'm gonna buy it because it has a story. That was never really, again, to me, that was never really a selling point for Need for Speed, but apparently it was for a lot of people, so I'm curious to see, actually, if some of you guys really care about the next Need for Speed game really having a full story to it. Because, again, it seems like, from what I was seeing on a lot of social media, was that people want that story aspect to come back. Now, another thing that I actually wanted to talk about is that another thing that I would like to see in the next Need for Speed is not so much focus on autolog. I mean, yes, autolog is cool, and I like the fact that it always gives you something to do. That's the good thing about autolog, is it always gives you something to do. But besides that, I almost find it kind of borderline annoying sometimes when I'm just driving, like when I just want to drive, and it's constantly comparing my scores of, you know, drifting for this corner and speed for this stretch and time for this section, and it gets kind of, like I said, borderline annoying after a while. But the thing is, though, they could keep autolog, but just dial it back just a little bit and make it a really nice addition. They could make it a really, really nice addition, as long as it was something that kind of took a little bit of a back seat, sort of like it did in Most Wanted 2010. Like, it was there, but it wasn't intrusive. I mean, also, like, I didn't mean Most Wanted 2010. I meant Most Wanted 2012, as well as Hot Pursuit 2010. Both of those games had autolog, but like I said, it wasn't an intrusive autolog. In Rivals, I find autolog to be more of a dominating factor than it should be. I mean, you guys remember back in the day of, like, Hot Pursuit 2, you know, just having a friend over at your house just playing the game together. And that actually brings me straight on to the next point that I want to talk about, that I want to see in the next Need for Speed quite badly, and that is local multiplayer. I mean, seriously, get on that. Local multiplayer is where it's at. That's what needs to come back. I mean, just two friends on playing like on the couch playing Need for Speed. That's like classic multiplayer right there. That's how we played High Stakes and Hot Pursuit 2 back in the day. It's something that has been lost in a lot of these new not just Need for Speed games, but a lot of new racing games in general, where everything has to be online and everything has to be like online social. But to finish up and conclude this discussion, I wanted to finish up with them saying in the post that they said they specifically said that they were excited for what was coming, and that this was just the beginning. So I'm not sure where this is actually going. They haven't specified anything yet. They haven't gone into any super in-depth detail yet with anything, but personally, I hope that they'll take all of our suggestions into consideration. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.